What the fuck is up, my britches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany. In today's video, I'm going to be having a little swatch party on my Cleona Cosmetics eyeshadows. These are some of my most cherished eyeshadows in my entire collection because, guys, I don't even need to say anything. Just look at how aesthetically pleasing this palette is. I love using the Makeup Geek. These are the Matrix palettes, I believe that they're called, because I want to see this. I know that they have an empty palette with like the whole stained glass on there. I just want to see it. I want to see them all. So I have all of mine in a palette like this, and I'm going to be doing some comparisons for, let's see, I have some Devinah, which I saw Devinah in the chat already. Hi, Deandra. And then I have some JD Glow. These are the Galaxy shadows that I just picked up during their sale. And then I also have the Sydney Grace multi-chromes that they did. So I have my thoughts and opinions on the Cleona Cosmetics stained glass. This is a run, don't walk situation. Cleona never has sales. It happens like once a year. Happy Hunger Games, everybody, and may the odds be ever in your favor. And I'm going to talk about all the sale information. But the main thing that I wanted to do was just swatch these because I can't tell you how helpful swatch videos are when it comes to purchasing these Cleona Cosmetic shadows, because it's so hard to tell which ones that you actually want to get, because there's, I think, 92 eyeshadows in the stained glass collection, and they're all absolutely stunning. So it's really hard. So I do want to mention that my friend Angelica Nikvist, she has posted 2 swatch videos on her channel already. She has the entire range. I don't have the entire range. I only have these ones here, but I'll show you guys exactly which ones that I have. And then I know other people have as well done videos dedicated to the Cleona shadows, but Angie's videos are the ones that I felt were incredibly helpful when I was shopping during the previous times that I've shopped with Cleona. And I actually did recently purchase 2 more bundles from their collection, but they're still en route. They're actually already shipped and on their way to me. But I figure this could still be helpful because the sale does start tomorrow. And I want to know who's shopping the sale, who's passing, what are you guys interested in? Let me know. I'm very curious to see what is on your guys' list. And then I want to get right into the sale information first, and then I'll get into the swatches because I'm sure that's what everybody is here for. So the first thing I want to mention are the dates of the sale. So the date, it's going to be a restock and sale. So it's going to be Friday, December 18th, which is tomorrow, until Thursday, December 31st, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 5 p.m. to 5 p.m., assuming that everything stays in stock, but I'm sure not everything is. I'm sure a lot of stuff's going to sell out. It's going to be the Hunger Games, guys. It happens every single time. So I put the time zones on here as well. 5 p.m. is my time, 4 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Central Time, or 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Pretty sure I got those right. In the case that I didn't, I'm sure you guys will correct me, but that is the sale dates. So what's on sale, you may be asking? Let me move over a little bit so my head's not cut off. So 10% off the stained glass collection includes the singles and the bundles. My personal recommendation, if you're shopping from, actually, I believe even if you're in Canada and you shop, the shipping on Cleona is pretty spency. I highly recommend buying bundles because I think the value is better and it's more worth the while when you're spending quite a bit on shipping itself. I always buy bundles. That's just my preference. They're going to have 35% off all their standard metallic, shimmer, satin, and duochrome shadows, 35% off highlighters, and 40% off all accessories, including bag and brush set, but it does exclude the earrings. This information is all on their Instagram as well. If you guys want to go check that out, I'll pull their Instagram up too. And then the additional information, this is on their Instagram under, I think, one of their more recent posts. All items will be discounted on the sites. No sale code is required. And I believe you can actually see the prices already on their site. It just says that everything's sold out right now. There is a maximum inventory of 2 per multi-chrome per order. Now, as far as I'm understanding, it means if you get like 2 of the same bundle, you're limited to 2. It's not like you're limited to only 2 bundles. It's if you get the same exact either single shadow or bundle, you can only buy 2 at maximum. And then influencer codes will not be active during the sale. I do have a code with Cleona. It usually excludes the stained glass collection anyways, but they are not necessary. You do not need to use them. It's just like an influencer code. They're never affiliate codes, at least mine's not, but you don't need any code whatsoever, so they will all be inactive. Mattes and the bundles are in. Oh, they are not. Wait, they are in. Will not return until 2021. Mattes and the bundles, they are in. Oh, will not return. Okay, that was really confusing. I just copy and pasted this right from their Instagram. And then it says, we cannot accommodate order modifications outside of essential address changes. This includes add-ons. Make sure you have everything in your cart to avoid paying more than once for shipping. So basically, make sure you got all your shit together before you place an order. Make sure you got it all together. I know a lot of people are going to be panic buying, but just make sure your stuff's correct before you place your order. And then make sure you review all your shipping details thoroughly. So that is basically all the information that I took right from the Cleona Cosmetics Instagram. If you guys have any questions, you guys can always pop over there. They have incredible swatches. Like, they have one of the most aesthetically pleasing Instagram accounts I've ever seen, guys. It's so good. They have great selections of comparison swatches. Basically everything you want to know about Cleona, I'm sure you can find it right on their Instagram. I think they have such a great Instagram account. I don't know, I love how they show comparisons to pretty much everything that they have already. So especially if you're wondering like, okay, how similar is this shade to this shade? They usually do comparison swatches if they are either requested or if they're relatively close in color. I feel like they really do hit the mark with making sure that there are like referrals so you guys could see which shade is which. So one other thing that I want to mention, I'm going to mention actually a couple more things. I want to talk about the bundles because like I said, I do purchase the bundles. I strongly recommend it. And Angelica's Angelica's bundle is returning. So this will be in stock and it's going to be on sale for $90. This is all of her favorites, or at least her top 10. That's what I should say. Her top 10 favorites. And I'm pretty sure that she's done a video dedicated to just this bundle. I could be wrong. But like I said, if you guys want to see incredible swatches, definitely check out her video. But another 2 bundles that I want to mention, these are new bundles, which get me real excited. So they're going to have the All-Star bundle, and then they're also going to have the Undiscovered bundle, which these are basically just ones that I feel like aren't really as hyped, but I know that there's a new shade as well. And I'm so excited. I get so excited whenever Cleona does something new. But I wanted to mention these bundles because they say that these are great, basically like to add on. Like say if you had Angelica's bundle already, these are great add-ons to the collection and they kind of cross over between them. And just the fact that they're kind of like the ones that people sleep on, I feel. That's how they kind of design this bundle. They do have the swatches on their website as well if you guys want to see those, or on their Instagram as well. So, damn guys, that was a lot of information that we just blazed through, but the main focus for today is going to be what I have in my collection and what comparisons that I think that I have towards other ones, because there are some shadows, in my opinion, I don't think are extremely necessary to purchase because I do feel like a lot of indies, they do overlap as far as especially like the really pigmented multichromes, like the jeweled line. I do feel like there is something very special about Cleona's, like they just feel a little bit more sparkly, but if the shift is what's appealing to you, you may be able to purchase it from other brands that are a little bit less expensive because the pricing on Cleona shadows are definitely more on the higher price level. So let's just dive right into the shades that I own. So like I said in the beginning, I have done a dedicated swatch video to, I believe, like part of the glitter multichromes that I had, the jeweled multichromes, and also the pastels, but I did not have the Vibrant bundle. The Vibrant bundle is my shit. That's my favorite thing that they offer. But I'm going to basically go through my glitter multichromes, my jeweled, pastels, and then the Vibrants. And then you guys can kind of see what I recommend, what I think are the best, what I think are the most unique. I think that that's the main thing that I pay attention to is what do I feel like is truly unique in their collection? Because like I said, there is a lot of crossover between other indies. So let's get ready to have a swatch party. If you guys haven't yet, if you guys like swatch videos, you better give this video a thumbs up. So, oh, let me see what Victoria said. The shipping cost, it's worth the products even though it hurts my soul. Yes, and the other thing too, $15 shipping. And I know I always complain about the length of time that you have to wait for Cleona. I'm pretty sure that they're preparing to send everything out in January. But I could see that changing in the event that this sale explodes, which I would not be surprised whatsoever. However, I will say it's always worth the wait. In my humble opinion, I like the vibrant multichromes, the glitter multichromes, hybrid multichromes, I'm still waiting for mine, and the iridescent multichromes. But the jeweled multichromes, I think Devinah Flare is better. You can, oh, I'm sure that cut off. But I will get into that when I get into comparisons because I have similar thoughts to that. Okay, let me start with, I'm going to start with the glitter multichromes because they're some of my favorites. I don't know if I would consider them like, I don't know, you can't really see the shift as good on the glitter multichromes. I kind of think that these give me more of almost like a duochrome incandescent sort of vibe. So the first one I'm going to do is Chandelier, and I believe that I featured this in my previous video. This shade, I touch this one every single time. I've almost hit pan on it so hard. But they're super shiny and reflective. But why I say that these are, like, they're still a multichrome. I don't want to say that they're not. But it's just a much more less apparent shift. If anything, I think something like this really serves a great purpose for, like, a transformer shade, if you will. Like, I usually take this shade and pop it, like, over a look like this, I would pop it right over the center of my lid just to give it, like, a different effect. It's almost like when you want to take your eyeshadow to another level. That's where I feel like these glitter multichromes really come in clutch. I'm going to zoom you guys in just a tinge bit more so you can really see what we're working with. So that is the shade Chandelier. The next shade that I own is Carving, which this is one of my all-time favorites. These, I will say, honest opinion, very, very soft. I never store these with my palettes because I've had quite a few of these break. They're very, very soft. So I recommend store them flat. Don't store them like upright because I've had some casualties and it was devastating. So just one thing to keep in mind, but oh, we love a good swatch party. I have the iridescent chameleons, which is why I'm asking. Iridescent chameleons. What brand is that? Is that Terra Moon? I don't have any Terra Moon of the like their multichromes or anything like that. I need to get on that though. The next shade is Opulent. I believe this is one of their newer shades, and this is another one of my favorites. I don't think I had this one during my last swatch party. And in my last swatch party, I actually did eye swatches as well. So if you want more context, that was actually almost a year ago to the day that I did that video. And it was a collaboration with Karen Harris. That's one of my favorite shades too, though. Like, see how just... this is why I wanted to do this live, because I get so excited swatching stuff. I'm like, I love it. It's so, so pretty. This next shade is Corrosion. This one is basically like a green gold, and I just keep on wiping off my finger in between shades. I'm just wiping it on my pants because I'm classy. So this is Corrosion. Definitely more of a gold base. I feel like, what was that last one? Opulent. Opulent to me is so unique. I love that shade. I feel like these are all unique. The glitter multichromes I think is a very unique collection in itself. I don't think I have a ton in my collection that resembles these. So I really do highly recommend the glitter multichromes. I'm going into the next row. The first one is Translucency. It has like a pinky base, but it almost pulls like a pinky lavender. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, see, that's where like, this is why I call them transformer shades, because I feel like when you look at them like this, you're like, all right, they're sparkly, they're cute, they're reflective, we get it. It's when you put them over other things, you're just like, oh, bitch. It changes everything. Mark my words, you'll thank me later. Oh, so pretty. I love them. The next shade is, I believe this one is Torch. This one's so nice too. This one gives me the illusion of fire. It's got like a pink red shift to it, but then it also has an orangey. It's so good. Wow, that is... Do you guys hear that dryer? That's going in right now. Holy cow. That's so pretty, though. I use this one a lot, too. It kind of reminds me of... Actually, let me pull this one out really quick so you guys could see. I can't get over how loud that is. Oh, my God. I have a MAC shadow. I pulled this out in a previous video, too. In this shade Stylish Mary. I feel like this reminds me so much of the shade Torch. So let me show you guys. You guys remember this one? Geez, even my mirror's changing. Look at... Oh! I think Stylish Mary isn't as pigmented as... Oh, wow. No, they're actually really different. Wow. Wow, they're not different. They're not, like, the same at all. I thought those were way closer. That's the other tricky part about multi-chromes, is you never really know how it's going to look when you lay it down. Like, I thought those were going to be so similar. Nope. Not similar at all. Okay, next one is Grisaille, I think is how you pronounce it. This one I feel like sells out every time it comes back in stock, and it's so beautiful. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God! See, that one you could see a much more apparent shift. It's got like a pink to a purple, almost like pink, purple. I'm trying to see if I pull any other color. Maybe blue. Pink, purple, and blue. I just can't. I can't. Deidre. Snort. It's so good. It's so exciting. Oh my gosh. This is when I get so excited about eyeshadows. Next shade is Abrasion. I believe this was another one I featured in my last video. I think Abrasion usually sells out too. Grisaille, Abrasion, two of my faves. I can't get enough of these. I get excited every single time that I touch these. Oh my gosh. Okay, out of these 8, I would say my favorite one is... Who's gonna guess? Who's gonna guess it right? Opulent. To me, it's unique. It's got some pigmentation to it. It's this one right here. I just think it's so unique to my collection. I also really love Grisaille. Those are my, I would say, top 2. Honestly, though, it's so hard to choose because it's like, I'm going to try to hold it a little bit further back just so you guys could see different shifts. Oh my God, this is so good, though. So, so pretty. So out of these 8, which one is your guys' favorite? Opulent wins for me. I'm very curious to see what you guys think. Oh, cat. My birthday is tomorrow, and damn if I'm not spending too much on me with the sale happening too. Girl, get those multi-chromes, girl. Take advantage. Treat yourself. You deserve it. Oh, Beauty and the Frizz is here. Please respect my privacy at this time. Oh my gosh, that cracks me up every single time. Kendall says she loves Torch. Amanda says, enamel is such a beautiful shade. If you don't have it, Brit, you need it. I think I do have enamel. I've got 4 more of the glitter multi-chromes. I actually think this next one is enamel. I think. Nope, this is glazed. Maybe I don't have enamel. Glazed is almost like a blue, pink, purple. I was trying to think of what I wanted to say, but blue, pink, purple is instantly what came to mind. Some of these do apply a little bit chunkier. This is one. This, like right now, I'm seeing like almost like a silvery gold, but you can see the shift as I move my hand around on this one. Almost like see like a slight green tinge right there. I'm gonna back up a little bit. That's where you could really see the purple. Do you see how cool these are? This is why I get so excited swatching these. Kat, happy birthday tomorrow. That's so exciting. Get yourself some multi-chromes, damn it. Oh, this one's enamel. We've got enamel. This is another one. It's a little bit chunky, but it's Gorgina. Absolutely Gorgina. This one I see more of that blue. It's like a blue silver shift. Fuck me up, Cleona. They're so good. And then I have Ripple and Seal. So this one's Seal. This one has that blue base to it. Oh my God, they're so pretty. I can't even. I believe Cleona too has all the descriptions, like how they would describe how they shift on their site. This one I think has like a blue base, but it has almost like a green and a yellow shift to it. I feel like anytime I do blue looks, this always comes out. I don't know why, it just always does. And then the last shade is Ripple, and this has more of like a minty green base. Is this helpful at all, guys? I just think these are so fun, and I wanted to share them with you guys because they are really, really fun. So you can see minty green. It's got a pink reflect to it that's a little bit chunkier too. I feel like these ones, it's almost like you have to smooth over them a couple times to get them to really lay flat. But my favorite thing about these is to just, like I said, pop them over like the top of a look, highlight your inner corner or something like that. And I just think that these are so unique. I love them. They're beautiful. This is my first live with you. Well, thank you for being here. All aboard the Hot Mess Express, everyone. Okay, so out of all of those guys, which were your favorites of all of the glitter multichromes? Opulence still wins for me. I do think enamel's really pretty, but I think glazed is really nice too. I think glazed is a really nice universal type shade because it has that really light base to it. So it's almost like it's like a borderline iridescent sort of shade. It's really, really pretty. Okay, let me wipe that off. I want to pull out because the Devinah Star Chasers kind of give me the vibes of the glitter multichromes. Now, keep in mind, I don't have all of the glitter multichromes. From what I have in my collection, I want to compare Seal, which is that blue shade. So that's this one right here. I want to compare that to the Devinah Star Chaser. I started reading the name. That's why I fumbled there. Altair. I want to compare these two. And they're different. This is Altair. This is Seal. Altair. Here, let's see if I can do this. Altair. Seal. They're totally different though. Yeah, I'm getting much more of like a teal vibe down here. It's so interesting. Like when I look at it this way, it's so different than what you guys are seeing. It's so funny. So I think this one here, this is Seal. It has more of that shiny green, almost like a minty green. But like when I look at it this way, it looks yellow. It's bizarre. But this one down here, which is Altair, when I look at it this way, it looks teal. But to you guys, it looks blue. But then you could see like the pink shift in there as well. They're not the same, so if you thought they were similar, they're not. But I think as far as like formula and the effect that they both have, these give me similar vibes as far as like, they're very like subtle shift, but they have really high intense glitter in them. I think the Cleona is just a tinge more glittery than the Devinah, but they're both so pretty. Both so gorgina. Okay, let me see if there's any other ones that I think really overlap, but I don't think that there are really any. I want to compare something though, because remember how we just talked about that Stylish Mary shade? This has nothing to do with Cleona, but this Stylish Mary, because I don't think that this is available anymore. I want to swatch this next to, oh, it's so pretty, the Devinah Tucana, because this one's available. And I feel like these have similar vibes. Oh my God, they're like identical. Oh, wow. If you wanted Stylish Mary, they're really like, see, they're like the same. Those are so close. I'm seeing a little bit more pink with Devinah, but wow, if you wanted Stylish Mary and you missed it, Tucana from Devinah is real fucking similar. Wow, that was a win. Wow. Kendall says, I need to try Devinah. Gonna pop over there after this. They just had such a good sale for Black Friday, too. Oh, put that one on your list. You know what other one you need to put on your list from Devinah? Moonlit. I don't have it in front of me, but man, it is the best silver I own. It's incredible. Anywho, let's get back to Cleona. Okay, so glitter multichromes are finito, at least for all that I have. Guys, if you haven't liked this video yet, I would greatly appreciate it. And you could feel free to share as well, because we got 78 people watching and only 34 thumbs up. So what's happening? What's happening out there, guys? We got to get those thumbs ups going. Well, holy hell, Toucana for the win! Yes, that's so exciting. I was like, they have a striking resemblance to one another. All right, let's go to the jeweled. I just had some fall over me. See, that's what I was saying, guys. Don't store them upright like this. Store them flat, just so that doesn't happen to you. And you could see the mess that's coming this. So let's start with the jeweled. The first one will be forged. Now, this is the collection. These are very pricey. These are like $25 a piece, I think. 25 Canadian. I think it's like 17 US. So I feel like this is the most dupable of all of them. I feel like pretty much every brand at this point has this shift. From Juvia's Place, the Wahala 2 palette, it has something so similar to this. However, I do feel like there is something special about the Cleona formula because it is so heavily pigmented that it's like one swipe application, which I feel like most are, but it has the most beautiful sparkle to it. It's not like gritty or anything like that. It feels so insanely smooth. Like the littlest amount goes such a long way. I do have one shade from Devinah. I'm going to do these like step by step, like the dupe ones, so I don't confuse myself. I'm going to take Australis, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm going to put this one next to the Cleona. Like, Devinah's are so smooth as well. These feel like silk. But just so you could see how similar, like, you can even see the difference there, though. You see how the Cleona just has, like, a tiny bit more shine to it? Oh, it's so nice, though. They're both so pretty. I think that Devinah's is a lot more smooth to the touch. But if you want that high shine, though, Cleona, I think, does have just a tad bit more in that. What are the differences in price? So I think Cleona's are $17. Somebody help me out with the pricing with the Devinah, because I want to say they're $12, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that. So somebody fact check me, will ya? Where is, I have my Sydney Grace ones as well, because I think that they had one. Thank you, Lily. She loves my hair. I'm going to put Sydney Grace. This is Twisted Shifter. I will say, I think Sydney Grace has probably my least favorite formula as far as it's smooth, but it has almost like a funky texture to it. So I could see that there's not as much shine with this one either. And then I also want to pull out, because I forgot to get this before. Let's pull this one out too, because I feel like a lot of people bought this Wahala too, myself included. I bought this because this was in it. And I do think that this is probably my least favorite formula now that I think about it, because it's almost like, it's like smooth, but it doesn't feel like the pigment picks up as easy. I feel like I have to really get my finger in there. So if I was to rank these, I would rank them in the exact order that they're in right now. So I would say Cleona, Devinah, Sydney Grace, and then Juvia's Place. Just because of the shine factor, and that's something that I really look for. And I feel like the shift is just a little bit harder on the Cleona. So, I mean, price point is obviously a factor as well. I think Sydney Grace's were $15 a piece. Deandra, what's the price on your guys's multichrome? Oh, $16 regular price on Devinah. So you got like 17, 16, probably 15, and then Juvia's Place is a whole palette. So I don't know if most people will spend $30 to get one of those. That's my least favorite. But if you wanted a multichrome for a decent price, they're all so gorgeous though. They're all just fun to play with. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Devinah's is more pink. I do agree. $13 on her release. Was that Sydney Grace? Yeah, Christy, that was Twisted Shifter. That was one of the shades that I featured on there. Cleona is definitely the prettiest. It also has the least shift. Yes, I completely agree. So I feel like the way that I laid them out, it was pretty accurate to how I feel about them myself too. So the next shade I own is Patina, which I believe that I got like, It was like a pre-put together bundle, so I'm pretty sure that this one's still available. I think this is my favorite one, though, that Cleona does. But again, I feel like there's so much overlap with other brands. So that's patina. I'm a sucker for greens. So Devinah's prices are $13 on sale, $16 at regular price. So $1 difference roughly between Devinah and Cleona. Okay. Patina, I'm going to put Chameleonaire. Or no, wait, let me do Devinah next. I think this is Chromosphere. Let me check. Exosphere. I feel like Exosphere or Chromosphere. I'm going to do both of these next to it because I'm not really sure which one's going to pull more accurately. So I'll do a Chromosphere first. This is the newest shade from Devinah. This one just launched recently. Ooh! Talk about swatch porn, guys. I feel like the Devinah Chromosphere pulls a little bit more gold. Whereas Patina, it's yellow, but I could see more gold here. And then let's do Exosphere. I love this shade. So this is, again, Devinah. A little bit deeper. So I feel like Chromosphere is closer to Patina, but they're still not identical. But look how pretty those are. Oh, Patina is in Angelica's bundle. Yes! So pretty. Okay, let me do Chameleonaire from Sydney Grace. These pans, they don't want to stay in place either. I think this one's going to be closer to Exosphere, honestly. Yeah, that's not even close to similar to Patina. But there you go. There's the greens between, I mean, you got Cleona. These two are Devinah, and then you've got Sydney Grace on the bottom. Who's a sucker for green eyeshadows? Because I know I am. I think these are all so beautiful. Oh my god, so pretty. Let me back up a little bit so you guys can see. Oh my god, so nice. I love them all. Love them all. So pretty. So I don't have any dupes for one another there. I mean, I have ones that are close, but they're not identical. So that was Patina from Cleona. Now the next shade I have is Anil. When I just looked at this in the pan, it looked purple, and now it looks teal. The struggle of multi-chromes. All right, let's try this one out. Oh, it's so pretty. I think this is going to be similar to those Devinah shades. Or the Devinah and the Sydney Grace. So let me whip those out again so you guys can see. So I'm going to do Exosphere. Oh, wow. Not at all the same. I do have, I think this one might be similar. Polaris. And then that'll be the last of all the Devinahs that I have currently. So this is Polaris. I feel like this is going to be more similar to that Cleona. But that has, it looks more of like a green teal. Or no, this actually looks more blue, whereas Cleona looks a little bit more green, and they both have that really hard purple shift. Those two are close, though. Polaris and Anil. Both beautiful. And then let me pull out that Sydney Grace Chameleonaire again, because I think that this one might resemble, maybe, but I think the shift is going to be different on this one. Yeah, that shift's not the same. What's this one? No, that one's not going to be the same. So that's everything that I have. That's somewhat comparable, but I still feel like Anil is pretty much in its own, but Anil and Polaris, I think, are pretty similar there. Oh, they're so pretty. These just make me so happy. But you see what I'm saying, though, as far as I don't feel like... It's almost like if you're placing an order, if one really piques your interest, go for it. But if you're like, I'm just ordering for the jeweled, I think you could find other dupes out there or something really similar, because as far as I'm aware, that the pigments that all the indie companies use are relatively the same. It's just their formulas are different. So that's where I think Cleona's are just like a tinge more sparkly. So the next shade that I have is Kiln. This is another jeweled. Oh, and it's so pretty. So pretty. This one's a little bit, I don't know, it's got like a really pick-me-up sort of formula, but that's hella hella pigmented. I will say though, one thing that I do notice with these Cleona ones, I really do notice that black base when I wear it on my lids. This is one of the casualties that I have. This is Spire. I don't always love that because, I mean, obviously they need the black base to really show the pigmentation, but sometimes when I wear it on my eyes, it tends to look not the greatest over time. Like at first it'll look phenomenal, but like this makeup I've been wearing all day and it's like it still looks decent. But usually when I wear shadows with like such a deep base like that, I always see like the peak of the base come out over time. Does that make sense? Does anybody else experience that? That last one is the shade Gothic. Did I even show you guys that? Gothic. Wow, that looks so different on camera. Like in person it looks like that. It's almost like a burgundy. So it's like a burgundy to a gold to a purple. So pretty. Oh, so nice. So pretty. If you could choose between, or if you could choose one, hold on. If you could choose one jeweled multichrome, what would it be? Patina. Patina, I think. At least out of the ones that I own. I think Patina is the most different from what I already own, but I don't have them all. So out of my collection now, I would choose Patina though. I'm going to take Beauregard. I was like, what the hell is this called? See, like this one, the texture of it feels so weird. I don't even know how to explain it. It didn't feel like that when I initially got it, but I just want to show you Beauregard here as well. It's got more of a, like a violet base to it, I think. I was expecting these two to be a lot more similar. But that's probably the least favorite that I have in my collection, just because of the texture of the, I don't know, it's almost like when you rub your finger over it, you can hear it. I don't know if that's going to make sense to anybody. I don't know, it's so bizarre though, but it wasn't like that at first. Oh, let's see. K Bella Beauty is here. Steven is here. Oh, comedy hour is about to begin with Steven. I crack up every time Steven comes in. I was going to compare some of these to JD Glow. I might come back to the glitter multichromes to do some of these ones. But let's stick to these ones for right now. I'm going to move on to the pastels, and I actually purchased, because there's 4 total of the pastel. I only own 2, but I purchased the other 2 in the order that's en route right now. These are my personal least favorite because I don't really feel like there's a shift. However, I do feel like these are the most like wearable, like day-to-day basis type of multichromes. So this is the shade Cathedral. It's a very, very subtle shift, but the formula on these is not as like creamy feeling, if that makes sense. It just, like, they're pretty, they're unique, but they don't get me like super stoked like the other ones do. So it's like, it's still a cute shadow. I feel like this is something that I could easily like pop over this just to kind of change up my look a little bit. I don't necessarily think that these are really worth the price. I only got the other 2 just to complete my collection. And then the other shade that I have is Keystone, which I think that this shade's really pretty. It's just, I don't think the formula is quite there in comparison to the other ones. But my favorite formula that I've personally tried from Cleona is the Vibrant Multichromes, is what we're getting into next. So again, I think it's really pretty, but I don't see really much of a shift. Like, I see a slight shift. I don't think these are like a run, don't walk like other ones in their collection. So there's that. Let's move on to my favorite, and that is the Vibrant Multichrome. Oh my god, these are so pretty. Oh, I get so excited swatching these every single time. Okay, let me wipe off my fingers, wipe off my hand. Megan is here. The shadow looks more like a Natasha Denona shimmer. Oh, versus the Cleona formula. I could totally see that. That looks like a shade that would be in like the Glam palette or something like that. Okay, let's move on to the Vibrant Multichrome bundle. This first one, oh my fucking god, it's so pretty. So this first one is Bloodline. I I don't even know how to explain this shade. It's stunning. It doesn't look like anything spectacular, but man, is it so beautiful. This is, I think, the most unique shade that I own. But it's like, even every time I see it in pictures, I'm like, it's so good, so unique. I do want to put, let me go up to the Vibrant, or not the Vibrant, the Glitter Multichromes. This is Opulent, because I think that this one's so unique too. This was my favorite of the Glitter Multichromes. I want to put these next to each other just so you guys have a reference. Because, like, when I first see this, I think it looks really similar to this one, but it's not the same. The Vibrant Multichromes, I feel like they have way more of a shift than the Glitter Multichromes do. Oh, but Bloodline, fuck me up with this shade. I think it's so pretty. The next shade is probably my husband's favorite because he loves orange. Oh, I'm going to try not to dig my nails into any of these. The next shade is Majesty. I don't really reach for like the orange, the yellow, really that often, just because I don't really wear shades like this too often. But it's still so pretty. Like, if you love an orange eyeshadow, it's beautiful. So this is like an orangey to a gold. Very subtle shift, but it's definitely there, and it's beautiful. The next shade is that yellow tone one, which is Throne. I don't think I've worn this on my eyes once yet, because I don't really wear yellow eyeshadows. Yellow's my favorite color, though. Fun fact. But for a yellow, oh, it's so pretty. They're just so smooth. I think the formula on these is so nice. It's almost like yellow. It's got like a slight hint of green, but then I still see pink in there too. It's really pretty. And then the next shade is Lineage. This was one, I feel like when it launched, it sold out so fast. And when you see Lineage, I'm going to probably swatch this next to Ripple, because when you look at them, you're like, oh, they're the same, but they're not. And I feel like Cleona actually has them swatched next to each other on their Instagram. So this is Ripple. You're going to be able to see that the Vibrant Multichromes, they have much more of a pigmented base to them, and they have more of that shift. So with Lineage, you've got like a pink, almost like pink, silver, green, tealish. But this one down here, it still has that similar vibe to it, but it's not as pigmented of a base as Lineage is. Both of them are gorgeous. I'm going to lean back so you guys could see. I mean, because when you look at it swatched, you're like, oh, that's pigmented. But it's when you really apply it, it's got some pigmentation to it, but it definitely has a more sheer look to it. Like, I could still see my hand through it, if that makes sense. So that's the top row. What are we into so far out of? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Bloodline is by far my fave. Love it. You should burst out the yellow and oranges next spring. A simple pop of brightness. I love that. I probably will. You're going to hold me to that. So pretty. So if I were to pick two, Bloodline, Lineage. These two, I'm really glad that I have them, but I could live without them. You know what I mean? So even when, look, see how I was saying, they have, the Jeweled Multichromes has those black base? Whereas the Vibrant Multichromes, they don't. They're just going to come up like the color of the shadows. I love the bronze and yellow eyeshadow, especially for summer. Yes. Christy likes Lineage. Molly likes Bloodline. Same. Okay, now this next row. Fuck me up. It's so good. This is where I'm going to say, if any of these pique your interest, just buy the whole fucking bundle, because this row is hot fire. Okay, first one is, if I were to pick a least favorite, it's going to be this one. This is Courtyard. But it's still so beautiful. It's still so beautiful because I'm a sucker for greens, guys. Absolutely a sucker for greens. It's got a green base, yellow shift. It's got a slight hint of orange in there as well. It's so good. It's so, right, Christy? So satisfying. Molly's asking what's on my eyes. It's the Give Me Glow Sweet and Sticky. Sticky, icky, icky. Okay, let me go into next. I don't know if you guys are ready. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Heirloom. If you love a green eyeshadow, this is a run, don't walk. It's so incredible. Ready? Oh, it's like this, the smoothness. This is it. This is the one. That's the one. Oh, it's so good. If you like blue eyeshadows, this is a run, don't walk. Crown Jewel. Did you get, oh, the green apple? No. I placed my order and I was like, fuck, I forgot to get it. It's so good. Crown Jewel is that bitch. It's so, so nice. But if you like purple shades, royalty. And this is actually shown next to the newest shade. And the new shade looks beautiful, but this shade, royalty. This is my favorite shadow from Cleona. Favorite. I love purple shadows. They look so flattering on my eyes. And this shade is just so incredibly beautiful. The most unique in my collection, at least I think. I'm looking over at my JD Glow that I just got, but it's got that purple base. It has just got the like hints of green and gold. That's run, don't walk, guys. If you like purple shadows, this whole row is, I'm going to lean back so hopefully you guys can see a little bit better. Like, I know I go out of focus, but I'm trying to get it so my lights don't wash these out because I want you to see how truly gorgina these eyeshadows are. This is me selling you Cleona Cosmetics for 47 minutes right now. Because if I were to recommend anything, it's the Vibrant Multichromes. Because I feel like they're the most unique. And I don't really feel like I've come across anything that gives me the same vibes as those. Even like I said with the glitter multichromes, I'm like, I still feel like these could be somewhat similar to other things. The Vibrant bundle though, I feel like it's just so unique. I love it. And then just seeing it in my palette, it's so satisfying. Oh, it's so good. Oh, thank you, Deandra. Okay, let me go to, I wanted to look in this palette one more time because I feel like the Star Chasers, they remind me of glitter multichromes. Maybe a little bit pigmented, more pigmented as far as the base goes. So it's like, if you already have the Star Chasers, that's more or less what I wanted to convey with doing like comparisons. It's like, if you have this, you may not need this, you know? I feel like if you have a solid collection of multichromes, like with the black base, like the jeweled, maybe look into the website or their Instagram to see if there's anything similar to something like these, because I feel like this is where we have, wow, that was probably right in your guys' eyes. I feel like this is where you're going to have the most overlap with the jeweled collection. And then Vibrant Multichromes, I think, are incredible. The pastels, they're not the fave, but let me head over to this palette because I just got this. I haven't even touched these yet, guys. Haven't even touched them. You're welcome. You're welcome for this. Cleona about to put me under the sea with those blues, greens, and purples. So, these are the Galaxy shadows. So I purchased basically all the ones that were available. And I'm just going by how these look in the pans. Ooh, that's an interesting formula. So you're getting like a first impression sort of a situation with this. This is, oh my god, the size of these shadows is nuts. This is unexpected from the Galaxy collection. This kind of gives me similar vibes to Opulent, right? Was this Opulent? Why do I keep forgetting the name of this one? I've referred to it so many times. Opulent. I finally got it, guys. That kind of has similar vibes. Kind of. but not quite. Opulence, a tiny bit more warm. But let me go get Bloodline, because this one's really pretty too. I think this is going to be a little bit more warm, and it's got a little bit more of a heavy shift to it versus Unexpected. That shade is fucking beautiful though. Ooh. So this is Jady Glow. These are Cleona. Similar like color family, I think, but not identical. Let's go to Corrosion, because I'm seeing I have a gold. So Corrosion was this insanely glittery gold. So this is from the glitter multichromes. Let's do it on this side. Boom. And then I want to take the shade from Jady Glow, 365. Look, I can't look at this shit. Look at the pan size. Oh my god, it's crazy. So 365. This is a very like pickup formula, like very like chunky pickup, but if you smooth over it, oh wow. Oh wow, that's pretty. Wow. That's got more of a pigmented base to it, but holy shit, man. Ooh, that's so pretty. Not the same though. Not the same type of formula. You got more of a pigmented base with the Jady Glow, whereas the multichromes, the glitter multichromes, they're more, it's more focused on the sparkle instead of the base. Does that make sense? Why I want everything. Same. I'm so jealous that Angie has the whole collection. Does anyone know the price of the Jady Glow? I got them on sale. They were on sale for like $8, I think. But I can't remember. I'm sure somebody knows though. Okay. The next one I want to do is Glazed, I think. Glazed. This is another glitter multichrome. It's almost like the glitter multichromes. This one's so chunky though. I don't love how messy that one is. I feel like as far as the colors go, the Jady Glow reminds me most of the glitter multichromes, but with more pigmented bases. So this is Good God from Jady Glow. It's almost like an iridescent purple. Oh wow, that's more of a pigmented purpley shift that I was expecting, but wow, that's so, like, the shine on the Jady Glow is nuts. Like, this is my vibe. Steven. Oh my, I can't get over that freaking glow. That reminds me of Blue Diamond. That's in the Lunar Beauty Strawberry Dream. I feel like that's a very similar shade to that, except it's smoother. Ooh, I don't have that palette right here or else I'd swatch it, but these aren't the same. If anything, like the Jady Glow, that's way smoother. Whereas the glitter multichrome, it's almost like, it kind of looks chunky compared to Jady Glow. Wow, that's really smooth. It's just smooth on over it and you're good. Oh, Kara C is here. Hi, Kara. Jady Glow regular price is $7.50. Okay, so I got them for like $4 a piece then, because I thought I paid $8, but I could be totally wrong. I got them during their Black Friday sale. Okay, next shade. Let's go to Translucency. Are you guys having fun? I'm having fun. I'm enjoying this right now. So Translucency. I've got so much glitter on my hands right now, it's ridiculous. And then I'm going to compare that to AKA. This one I think is going to be more of a deep pink. Ooh, that's not as smooth of a formula either. I don't know if I'm going to like this one. Ooh, that's got more of a hot pink vibe. That formula feels different though than the other ones. It's a little bit more stiff. It's got the shine, but I feel like Cleona's winning on that one. Let me swatch this one too, because this one I feel like could pass. This is Opal from Jady Glow. Oh, that's so pretty. I can't wait to put these on my eyeballs. See, yep, that one's really smooth. I feel like Opal is more, it's closer, but I'm still seeing more of a pink tone with translucency versus Opal. I'm getting more of that, like, it's almost like a baby pink, but even lighter, and it's got more of that gold tinge to it. I got one more from JD Glow. This is Peachy Keen. I didn't think I ended up getting this one, but I could be wrong. Oh, clearly I'm wrong because I fucking have it. I'm an idiot. All right, so Peachy Keen. That one picks up a little bit more rough, like as far as it's like really chunky. I did not need all of these. But you can definitely see more of a, I mean, peachy pink with that one. None of them are the same though, not even close. They're way different from one another. So that was an easy one to be like, nope, none of them are the same. Okay, let's go to, I want to do these blues and teals because I feel like Seal, which is the glitter multichrome, the blue, is kind of a similar vibe to maybe Secrets? Possibly. Let's do them both at the same time. Let's get crazy. Close, but no cigar. That actually reminds me more of Devinah. Come back out, Devinah. We're coming out to play. So this was Altair. Ah, don't drop. Ah! I feel like Altair is closer to that JD Glow. Oh, no. Nope. Nope. See, this is where it gets so tricky. I'm even tricking myself. I'm playing myself right now. By your mouth. Probably. Oh, yeah, right here. Who cares? We're playing with makeup, guys. These are so nice. Oh, okay. So, if you were wondering, I think I'm gonna call it there because I feel like we've seen enough, and I feel like I've gotten all of like the overlap. Let's see. Let me do one more. I'm gonna do Ripple, which is a glitter multichrome. You see how like chunky that is? Do you see? I'm gonna do Lineage, and I'm gonna do Bora Bora. This is, I feel like, the most popular. And they're not even close to the same. So we've got Ripple, Lineage, and wow, not even close. Not even close. Oh, that Lineage is so pretty. You see that? You see that pink shift happening right there? Oh man, these are so nice, guys. They're all so pretty. I can't. I don't know what else to say. Out of everything though that you guys saw today, what was your guys' favorite? Let's see. Terra Moon shadows are similar to Cleona. I don't have a collection of Terra Moon, so I have no help there, but I would love to see a comparison video like this to Terra Moon to Cleona. So if you know of anybody that's posted that video, please let your girl know, because I would love to see the difference, because I love supporting different indie brands, especially when I feel like there is overlap. Like, why not show love to other brands? Yeah, this is so messy. Guys, be very careful if you do get these Cleona shadows. I feel like these are the most delicate shadows I have in my collection. Like, even compared to Devinah, Sydney Grace, JD Glow, like, these are so soft and kind of messy. So just be very gentle. Like, cherish your children, okay? Be very careful. That's my best advice for you. Sarah Smiles, it's the Sweet and Sticky from Give Me Glow. Bloodline looked amazing. Oh, let's see. I would be tatted up all over with ink looking like a walking fairy of multichrome. The orange from Cleona, the blues from all brands, and the JD Glow. The vibrant multichromes, yes. Royalty and Crown Jewel, yes. Yes. If I was like, okay, so if you were to say, Brittany, pick 5. Pick 5 shadows that you strongly recommend. I would say Opulent, I would even consider this one too. What the hell was the shade name on this one? I've broken this so many times. Chandelier. I feel like Chandelier is my most used. So I'd say Opulent Chandelier, Bloodline, Royalty, and Heirloom. Out of all the ones that I own. You gotta at least try them. You gotta at least try Cleona shadows, at least just once. But what did you guys think of this video? Was it helpful? Was it entertaining? Was it none of those things? Please feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Tomorrow, I will be back, I believe, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a ranking my neutral eyeshadow palettes. There's quite a few, guys. And it's another collab. I'm so excited about it. Please leave a comment after this video post. What was your favorite? Let me know all the tea. If you have any of these in your collection, please leave your recommendations down below as well. Or any other videos that you guys know of that you have found really helpful. Again, I know that there's a ton of videos out there, but I really feel like Angie's videos, I have them linked in the description box. I feel like she does a great job at really capturing the shifts, and she does it in multiple different lightings and stuff. Her videos are honestly my favorite videos that I've watched with the Cleona, and she has the entire collection. So definitely go check out her video if you guys haven't yet. And other than that, thank you guys so much for being here for this Hot Mess Express. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And happy Hunger Games. Set your alarms for 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the sale that starts. Actually, let me show... I'm going to show the restock reminder again before we leave for today. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys in my next one.